I was born and raised in Hawaii and I've lived here for most of the 32 years of my life. I've been so fucking blessed to be able to call Hawaii home, and I really can't see myself leaving. Yes, there are negative aspects to Hawaii. The traffic is horrendous, there's a crippling homeless problem, the housing is expensive as fuck, our economy relies way too heavily on the tourism industry, and my Amazon Prime packages take twice as long to get here. But in spite of all of that, Hawaii is a special place to live. In Hawaii, it's sunny weather 3/4 of the year and the average temperature is 85 degrees Fahrenheit. I went to college in Oregon and I loved that moment right when I stepped off the plane and that waft of heat and humidity came streaming across my face. That warmth was greatly appreciated, especially after enduring months of miserable rain, cold, and dreariness notorious in the Pacific Northwest. It's no wonder why millions of tourists from across the globe flock to Hawaii, because it's the perfect blend of Western comfort and tropical vibes. In the 1900s, there was a growing sugarcane industry in Hawaii right around when the island was being annexed by the United States. Migrant workers from Asia, mainly from China, Japan, and the Philippines, came to Hawaii seeking work and to find better opportunities. And to bring it back to present day, according to the Census Bureau, Asians make up a majority of Hawaii's population at 37.6%. followed by whites at 25.5%, and people with 2 or more races make up 24.2% of the population. So growing up in Hawaii's melting pot of varying cultures and ethnicities, I never experienced racism until I went to college on the mainland. I'm a proud mixture of Filipino, Korean, and Chinese, and Hawaii has been the only place where I felt my diversity was normalized and accepted. And by the way, in case you're wondering, that's Rabbit Island. If you're the type of person who enjoys the go, go, go way of life and the workaholic culture of New York or Los Angeles, for example, Hawaii is not the place for you. What makes Hawaii such an attractive place to live is that it's not so dog eat dog. And this laid-back attitude is even more prevalent on the neighboring islands of Kauai, Maui, and the Big Island, because those islands lack the hustle and bustle of Honolulu, where I live. Some pathetic internet trolls have stated that Hawaii local people aren't friendly to outsiders. I want to say that's completely false. If you're a boisterous asshole, aren't respectful, and don't take the time to assimilate to the lifestyle and understand the culture of Hawaii, yes, of course you won't be accepted with open arms. However, if you can adapt and do the opposite of all of those aforementioned things, you'll be hard-pressed to find a friendlier group of people that will treat you like you're part of their own ohana.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind.
Hawaii has repeatedly been ranked the happiest place to live in the United States, and a plethora of outdoor activities can be attributed heavily to that statistic. The beaches, hiking trails, and scenery are all world class, and to think all of this shit is right in my backyard. It's sad, but I do take this place for granted. I get caught up in the busyness of life that it's difficult to take a step back and realize how lucky I am to call this place home.